Hi everybody, this is going to be just a video on turning off some of the default AI stuff that goes on in Clion. So you see here I have a new project. I'm going to hit new project, and this is a fresh install, so you should see like an add onboarding tips. And what this is going to do, like I'll create one so we can see what it looks like. You're going to see we're going to get all this extra stuff in here, and we don't really need any of this. This is just stuff that it kind of walks you through the layout of the program and stuff, and so we don't need this. So when we're going to be doing this, we're going to say like new project, and we're going to turn that off. And we're going to create this window, and now we just get to the hello world, which is really nice and easy. Now whenever you open it, I always suggest that you sit there and try to do a compile. Right? This just compiles and makes sure it runs. This is just always a warm fuzzy that everything's working properly. So now I just want to demo some of the things that happens. Like if I do an int x, you'll notice like it does a pop-up of that. That's a little challenging for me, right? And then you'll see AI is auto-completing some information in here. And while this isn't a terrible thing to have AI complete things, this is like beginning programming and learning how to do things in programming. And when you're learning how to do things, the thinking it through part is the actual learning part, right? Getting it done, not the learning part. The process of having to think about what you want to do, typing it out, seeing the results. That's the learning process, is like thinking it what's happening. So I don't mind the computer typing for us, but I mind the computer thinking for us, right? So I just suggest turning some of that stuff off. Now, none of these are things that you have to do. I'm not gonna police your computers and come check to see if it's done. But if your goal in this term is to understand and learn how to code in C++, then these are going to be the suggestions I have for you. So you're going to come up here to the little hamburger thing, right? The menu button, and go to settings. And we're going to come down to plugins. So I got it. And JetBrains has this new AI assistant that you can install. So make sure that's not installed. So apparently it doesn't look like it's installed right now. So that's one of them. The other is we're going to turn off some of the completion stuff. So back in settings, we're going to go to editor, and we're going to go to general, and under general there is code completion. So I'm just going to turn a lot of this stuff off. I want, especially when I'm showing you guys, I want to be the one in charge of what goes on the screen. So basically, right, what we're going to do here is come down to this, also machine learning assistant completion, and we're going to turn off the C++ version so that it's not going to give me those suggestions. And let's see, is there anything else? Rest, SQL, none of this matters. Join, that's SQL. So that should be it. And then we need to come down here to the inline completion. And we're going to turn off the inline completion. So hopefully, look at that. Now it doesn't come up, and if I do a for loop, it's not trying to finish it for me, which is my main goal for this, right, is just to try to make it so that you guys are the ones doing the thinking and filling out what your code should be doing. I get how I've even found it really helpful to have it autocomplete for me, but we want you to do the thinking and the learning, okay? Hope that helps. See you in the next one.